Dude, this fucking move, the Batista bomb. You already know where I'm gonna put it, so I'm just gonna fucking put it there. Batista
Yeah.
bomb at S tier. I don't care. Fight me, bro.
I
This
think
move.
I
Go
think a
ahead.
Batista bomb is a great move to think of when you think finisher.
Yeah, devastation.
Yeah.
Fucking hospital.
Yeah.
That's what this move is, bro. Literally, when you think ER, you think Batista bomb. I don't
Yep.
give a shit. Batista, first of all, I just want to point out how fucking strong Batista is. He's picking up 250-pound men up on his shoulders, raw fucking power like. Because how do you really get a level of jump when you're under the legs of another man? Like, how do you get a certain level of launch there? It's really hard to get. And
Yeah.
I've seen Batista literally move 210-pound men where they didn't give him any support. They didn't give him any kind of springboard jump off, and he picked them up anyway. And you could tell that they weren't giving him support because, like, when he picked them up above his shoulders, their body would kind of be leaning back rather than up like John does. So you could tell that they weren't supporting him, and he didn't give a shit. He dropped him on his head. You know? It was like, well, if you don't want to sell, you're gonna fucking sell anyway. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit, power bombs are ruthless, man. And Batista has injured a few guys with it.
Of
You know?
course.
I mean, like,
Dude, when you Batista's bomb somebody on the fucking cement, yeah, you're gonna fucking break a bone.
I think
Jesus.
of that counter that he did. Was it at WrestleMania when he fought John Cena? And you know, John Cena had that top rope leg drop,
Yeah.
and
yeah,
Batista
yeah,
caught
yeah.
him and then hit him with the
Mid-fucking
Batista
air.
bomb.
Yeah.
That's
That's
devastating,
some
bro.
bad shit, bro. Like, Batista, let me tell you something about Batista. If you want to talk about aura, all right, Batista was literally the man you sent up against a three-man team and he would win every time. Batista is the baddest motherfucker to ever walk the Ruthless Aggression era. I don't care who you put up against him, Batista would whoop that ass. Hell, the only person who could beat him was Undertaker at WrestleMania. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. Literally, Batista, and not only was he one of the baddest motherfuckers to ever grace that ring, he was also a really good fucking performer when the time came. Was it WrestleMania 23? I think it was the one where he went up against Undertaker. Two?
Yes, 23.
Yeah, whatever the fuck it was. Yeah.
It was 23.
That one. I'm sorry, but that match goes amongst like one of the best fucking WrestleMania matches of all time. That was ridiculously good, and
in
Batista
my
was
opinion,
a big part of
should have
that.
been the main event of that WrestleMania.
Yeah, what
It
was
would have
the
been
main
goated.
event?
John Cena
John
versus
Cena
Shawn
versus
Michaels,
Shawn.
which was
That
also
was a really
fucking
good match
really
too.
good.
Holy shit! And then they ran it back the Raw after. It was like an hour long. Holy shit!
Yeah, one of the best Raw matches ever. Like
Dude.
free TV.
Yo, for real? Free TV for me. It was the DVD. I watched that shit back over and over and over again. Anyway, the match between Undertaker and Batista, just Batista's moveset in general. I love the spear that he pulls off. He's a big fucking guy, but not only is he big, he's fast as fuck. That I remember in the Royal Rumble when he got called in and you saw him run towards the fucking ring. Oh my god, I lost my shit. Because the way he was running, it was as if every step was calculated. Like the way he was running, he had his hands in front of him as if he was holding someone's neck already. You know what I'm saying? He was running in there. He was angry as fuck. I think it was the 2010 Royal Rumble. The one where he knocked Shawn Michaels off. That one.
Yeah.
The way he ran in was crazy. So that man screams aura. And can we talk about his music for a second?
It's so good.
Brother,
It's so
his
good.
music. Whenever you hear that fucking, whenever you hear that, you're thinking, "Oh shit, just got crazy. Shit's about to pick up, bro." Oh my god.
Let's not even talk about just how good he was as a heel or a face.
Oh,
he was great as both. But as
Either
a
way.
heel, when he's cutting a promo and he just has the spotlight on
He don't
him,
give a fuck.
he doesn't. He says, "Fuck the fans, bro." Such a
No,
good
dude.
character.
I
When
think
he used
that
to walk down to the ring with the spotlight on him, dude.
I think the strongest showing of him ever being a heel is him versus John Cena, right? But I feel like the best one for me was that initial betrayal of Rey Mysterio. When he betrayed Rey Mysterio, that moment still lives with me to this day.
I thought he killed him.
Yeah, right. You were supposed to be my friend.
Yeah. Dude, and the match that they had was
Oh
genuinely hard to
yeah.
watch. It's hard to watch
Jesus
because
Christ.
it's a squash match, but the worst kind, where you're like, damn, Ray's really getting his ass beat.
Dude, Batista went on like a fucking like a roll of squash matches for a while. For example, him versus Shawn Michaels and a stretcher match.
Mm-hmm.
He destroyed him, bro.
Yep.
What the fuck? And then I think didn't he like whoop someone's ass so bad that he took the blood on his hand and smeared it on his chest? Like I don't know who it was, but he did something. I think it was JBL. Whatever it was.
I don't remember Batista. I remember Brock Lesnar doing that. I don't remember Batista doing that.
I'm 100% sure Batista did that. I just don't remember against who. But he fucking took that blood. It was all over him. He slathered it on his fucking chest. He was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, Kennedy, Mr. Kennedy.
Okay.
Him. Yeah, he was bleeding from the head and everything, and there was so much blood. He squashed him, and then he just fucking slathered that shit on his chest like a fucking like a dinosaur claw went across him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking wild.
If you guys couldn't tell, we're fans of Batista.
Yes.
I mean, I grew up with like Evolution and shit, which is when Batista was coming up. So like Batista, I feel like was one of the few wrestlers I got to watch his entire career. You know.
I just want to end this with this. I think Batista's Batista Bomb is literally one of the strongest finishers ever to grace the fucking squared circle. I'm sorry. That fucking Batista Bomb, it's so devastating, so iconic, and you know damn well there's not a lot of people that can pull that fucking move off with such intensity. It just doesn't exist. Batista was a fucking master at that move. He killed it. That's all I'm going to say. Ridiculous.
Perfection.
Jeez.
But there's actually 4 though, because if we look at the Batista Bomb, right, he puts his head underneath. He puts your head underneath his nutsack, and then picks you up.
Lifts you.
So he's sniffing your nutsack, and then he slams you.
No, dude, he lifts you, right? And think about it, like your shoulders and the back of your head are pushed up against his balls, so he can lift you. Think about it. Because you're not just backing up so he can lift you. He lifts you and your body naturally bounces off his taint so it can go in that direction to spin.
Yeah. But also when you're at the top, he's sniffing your balls.
His balls... No, the thing is, his balls are literally bouncy. That's what it is.
Bro's got some bouncy balls.
He uses his balls as launching pad. Are you fucking kidding me? Dude, if there was an S+ tier, I'd put that shit up there. Are you kidding me?
Just made the Batista Bomb better.
Bungee balls, bro? Nah, top tier.